This is a tutorial on how to add an image from your desktop to the Sakai site. You can add an image in a Sakai site anywhere that you can get this editor box with the headings and all these buttons. This means you can add it to the overview page, a lessons text box, your assignments, forums, or even a text box in an announcement that you're sharing with your students. To add an image, put your cursor where you want it to appear and click the image icon. It's a little square with two mountains and a moon or a sun. This will bring up a dialog box where you want to go to the Browse Server button. If your image is already in your resources, you'll see it there. You can simply click on it and click OK. If your image is not in your resources in Sakai already, simply click the little disk icon to upload a file from your desktop. You get this dialog box and you can select the file or folder. In this case, I'm going to upload this painting. Once it uploads into your resources folder or any subfolder that you want to put it in, make sure it's highlighted and click OK. Once you're back in the image properties, give it an alternative text name. Give it a width, perhaps 200 or something small on an overview page. If you have a bigger lessons page, you might go as big as 500 wide, depending on what the image is. Choose an alignment. None puts it on the left, but doesn't wrap any text around it. Left and right will align the image to the left and put the text on the right if you choose left, or it'll align the image to the right and wrap the text on the left side of the image. And center will just center the image in the window. I'm going to choose center, and most times you also want to choose captioned image so that you can give credit to whoever owns the picture or Creative Commons or Wikimedia. Then say OK, and you'll see your image pops in here in a temporary place. You can fill out the caption. For example, Karina Finzer, the artist, gave me permission to use this photo. So I've put used with permission of artist Karina Finzer. Here you could put a Creative Commons license attribution or a Wikimedia attribution or the name of the artist who gave you permission. Then simply scroll to the bottom. In the case of the overview, you'll click the Update Options button. In the other text editor windows, it would say Save, but that would be fine. So when you click Update, your image goes in there. If you need to change anything about that image after the fact, when you edit the window, simply double click on the image and you can change the attributes. You can make it a little smaller, for example. You can change the alignment if you want it to be left aligned or not aligned, or you want the text to wrap around it. Just say OK, and you'll see in this editor box, the text wraps to the right side of the image, but you'll need to click Update Options or Save to see how well that text wrapping happens. Sometimes it jams too close and sometimes there's a big gap. So you might need to mess around with it to get the exact look that you're looking for. I'm going to go back and just center it because in a narrow page like this, I think that's better. We typically suggest people use right alignment because the text on the left tends to wrap nicer and leave more of a border on the left side of the image. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions about adding an image to your Sakai site, email us at at@antioch.edu.